Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to this Hurricanes career mode. In this episode, we are going head to head with the Blues, a New Zealand derby. Both of us have got 2 wins from 2. In their second round, the Blues were able to get themselves a nice win over the Highlanders. And then in the first round, they got themselves the win over the Chiefs. But if you do enjoy this series, of course, be sure to leave a like on it. In this game, we've got the objectives of 450 22s, which I do not think will be possible, but we've also got 2 offloads, so hopefully we are able to achieve that and get the extra bonus of 500. Now, we haven't actually worked out exactly what our money goes towards, but we've got 1,000 here. We also tried signing a player in the last episode. It did not go too well, although I believe we've got a Belgium man on the way, so hopefully we get to see him at some point in the relatively near future. But jumping into it, we've got to select our lineup for this game up against the Blues. Got a couple slightly tireder players, so gonna have to make a few changes along the way. We're just gonna power through, I think, for this one, and hope that we don't end up with any serious injuries up against the Blues. But let's jump straight into it. Right, so we're at Sky Stadium, Hurricanes versus Blues, a matchup that people absolutely love to see and always get excited about. But in front of a home crowd, we're currently 2 from 2, so are the Blues. So this is such an important game for the overall season. We've only made 1 change, that is Josh Toller into the locking duo. Everyone else, we've decided they just have to dig in deep. Now, interestingly enough, we did see that the Blues had signed Cheslin Colby and Malcolm Marks, but neither of those 2 seem to be there. So that's great news for us in terms of their starting lineup anyway, but let's see whether or not we can get another win. We recently learnt the ability to fend, and we used it a huge amount up against the Fijian drawer. Unfortunately, we also learned how to kick the ball dead, and we use that against the Fijian drawer quite often as well. That is a big shot early on Zahn Sullivan, but counter-up coming from the Blues. Big fend off as well. Already this is looking like it's going to be a challenging kind of contest. Finley Christie, he looked like he was trying to go for the kick. Counter-ruck doesn't work out. We've had about 4 or 5 turnovers between the 2 sides. Once again, trying to get that clean out. Nice step from Sullivan. Right, this game has started at a frantic tempo. Counter ruck, nicely done by Riley Higgins. He was pretty much out on his feet from the last game, but still ready to go here. Ruben Love with the fend, tries to pass it out wide towards the corner. Kenny Naholo, no, can't finish it. Right, just nice short pass here to a Safwa Moore. No, instead it's going to be Balin Sullivan. Doesn't quite have that same emphasis that an Moore run would. Right, Braden Yorsi. Surely he can get through. Close to the line to Lear with the low tackle. Get it to Lomax. Tries the step. Very close and stolen by the Blues there. And we're offside, unfortunately. That is the one thing that happens very often throughout this game. But they are now showing Bowden Barrett. I didn't even realise he was at 10. For this match. I was too busy watching Zahn Sullivan, who's been heavily involved throughout the first 8 or so minutes. Now line out throw for Ricky Riccatelli. No steal there. A good tackle. In fact, no, it's going to be a rolling maul. We have not seen one of those very often throughout this game. They really didn't gain a huge amount of meters either with it. Back across into open space now. On for the steal. Nope. Finley Christie decides to boot it, looking for a 50-22 by the looks of it. It's curving nicely. We're going to fire. No, we're not. Tried to kick it. That's going to backfire. No, we're not going to have the pace either, or are we? Maybe just, yes. Brilliant tackle. That wasn't even me. I can't even claim that one. But they're only inches out from the try line. We need a counter ruck, and we need one soon, or else the Blues will strike first in this match. Finley Christie back across towards the touchline. Great one-on-one defense from the Hurricanes. I don't know how we managed to catch that guy. I can't even say really we. It was all the computer, all the AI, because I missed a couple crucial tackles in the process and I'm offside. No, in fact, the Blues, no, I thought they were, but it is in fact us. And Rakati Stones gets the warning from the referee. They might consider 3 points here. Yes, they do. Mark Talia has decided he will be stepping up to take the kicks in this one. Gone from all-out attack to all-out defence, all within a matter of moments. I'm not sure who that is right behind Mark Talia, but he's certainly trying to will him on. He's got it straight down the middle. 14 minutes in, and the Blues take the early lead. I believe this is the first time we've been down in a contest early on anyway. We have never conceded first. We always score first, so this is uncharted territory for the Canes. I say that like we've had a long career. It's been 2 games, but neither of them, that was taken out, I believe. So I think this is going to be a line-out for us on their 22. Well, to be fair, he's got 1 boot in, so I think is that all right? I think it is. It's definitely making the most of every inch possible. It's a motto to live by, but now line-out throw. Roygaard passes across to Brett Cameron, the Blues scrambling away from him. This might be, no, never mind. He had a bit of pace, but all of a sudden, the Blues were able to catch up with him. Roygaard tries to pick and go around the side. Offloaded back to Taula. Roygaard going to try and shift this one. Wasn't quite supposed to go to that man, but we will take it now. Roygaard with a pick and go around the side. Christie gets caught out. Roygaard fends them off and scores. And the Hurricanes are able to score it in the 18th. Cam Roygaard, he's got 3 already this season. Won't take long before he gets to double digits, but he didn't even step really. He, in the end, fended off Zahn Sullivan. Christie tried his best to stop him. Satudu just stood there. But we are in the lead. Let's see if Brett Cameron can break that streak of missing the first kick of the day. He can. And we're now up 7-3. Christie again will go for the box kick. Do I try and kick this one? Oh, that's out on the full. Really bad. My bad. I think that's Jordan Lay going over, just saying, did you see how bad that kick was, ref? Did he think he was in his 22? But another mistake gives the Blues a good chance. Hang on. They said that wasn't out on the full? No, that's a... Did that not go out on the full by like a good hefty amount? Unless I was in the 22. If I was, that's perfect, but I really didn't think no, I kicked it from 40 out. It goes into touch, and they do actually say it's fine. I don't know whether that's something that is a glitch that we could use more than once. Counter ruck, Karefi. In fact, it's Roygaard who pops up with it. Back into the pocket to Ruben Love now. No, in fact, it's going to be stolen off him. Straight through the middle. Riley Higgins looks for the offload. We did need 2 in the match. That is probably not 1. I don't think that would count. Tackle. Just going to keep on driving the Blues back towards their line. Christie again has to clear it. And that's a good kick. Quick throw. Might as well. Is anyone going to be there? Is that a penalty for offside? Oh, no. It's just trying to push me into touch, and it does. I couldn't run in any direction other than straight there, except straight was sideways. That did not work out too well for the quick throw. But we almost, I guess we almost milked a penalty in some regards. Nope, not quite. No one standing still. Finley Christie dropping that ball. Short side. That's a big shot from Yorsi. And we've driven him out. Good pass through the gap here. Oh, that's a great offload. Lomax, massive amount of space, and he will score it, diving away from Finley Christie. Didn't know whether or not the big man had the pace that he required, but it's a dream offload from his back there. And then just enough to get the finish, scoring it like it's rugby league. We will take it. It's a big kick here. See whether or not we can get it down the middle. Coming round. It's missed away to the side. 12 points to 3 though the score currently. We will take it every day of the week. We're going to go box kick again. Told to use it. Roygaard, that's a very good box kick and very close to the sideline. I didn't mean to do that. That was just a B, but Kenny Naholo got a bit too carried away. It's just going to be a penalty, although from what we saw for Tyrell Lomax, he got himself suspended for a game. That is the halftime siren. I wouldn't mind one more try for us. I know that that's a bit optimistic, seeing as they are currently on attack. But Oh, no. Oh, that looked like he was actually shaping to kick. Attack and run, almost an offload, almost an intercept. Blues have marched their way into our 22. Riley Higgins fended off. I think we're starting to get a bit fatigued. Roigard goes to Riley Higgins, fires it back to Kini Naholo. There's a lack of speed at the moment coming from this Canes side, but Roigard again is going to go for that sniping run that he knows so well. Does Higgins want that? No, he's going to leave it for Asafua Moore, who bumps off one. The speed of the big man, thought about the offload, does get it back in the end. Type of miracle offload that we had last time. Another step from Roigard with the pick and go. Roigard goes across to Polri, Rackety Stones. Oh, okay. He's got rid of that one big time. That one had about 50 metres of pass worth on it. It's going to be half time now. 12 points to 3. We still can't be too mad at that, although Karefi certainly looks it. We've had 60% territory, a little bit less possession, but overall our tackling's been strong. We've given away a lot of penalties. That's just the norm for us at the moment, and hopefully in the second half we can improve. Just the 3 points for the Blues. Back into the pocket, and that's the injury. Concussion. I thought I hit him in the sternum there, but I think Ofa Tuangafasi doesn't look too flash at the moment. They will have to make the change. Tell you what, oh no, I got a little bit too fancy there. I was going to try and absolutely smash him, although it wouldn't make any difference. I think he's injured no matter what. Plus, if he's got a concussion, they should probably take him off for an HIA, I would think. You know, with all the player protocols and whatnot. That's a big shot coming in on Tuangafasi again. Good low tackle made by Yorsi. He's a bit slow getting back to his mark as well, Tuangafasi. Which makes sense because he probably doesn't even know where he is. Come on, boys. We need this ball back. Tuangafasi again. Getting tackled. This can't be good for the head. Some sort of gap. Shields. Pops it in behind to Kini Naholo. Tackle on the halfway line. Great steal on the breakdown from the Blues. But we might have had a chance of getting that one straight back. Great fend again. Starting to make a few more meters at the moment here. They got Papa Lee out there on the field. I can't even remember if he's there. That's going to be a dumb move from myself. Once again, every time you get a turnover, you shouldn't go for that first pass because they never seem to be ready for a counter-attack. Tuangafasi needs a stoppage at the moment. We haven't had any. Now Roigard goes across to Lomax. Pop pass from Yorsi out wide to Kini Naholo, who's going to try a little chip. That looked more like a drop kick, I think. Hopefully it doesn't cost us any big games soon. Oh, no. Wait. Tuangafasi already had a concussion. Now Brad Shields is injured. He's got a shoulder bursitis. What does that mean? What is a shoulder bursitis? Oh, that's a high tackle. Lomax, you've already had one of those this year. So you got to be careful doing that. You'll probably get yourself suspended yet again. Right, we've got 19 minutes. Oh, that's harsh from Duplessis Karefi fending off the man with the injury. We're only 15 metres from the try line now. Eritare Henry is ponytail blowing in the breeze and he will score another try. That gives us now the potential of a bonus point. He's grown more here in the off-season, it would seem, but yeah, big attack and run forward from our number 9. Look at that, finish and a half. So Tutu keeps ending up at the back, but he's not actually tackling anyone. Same with Zahn Sullivan. Riley Hoihepe, he's got a different style of kicking by the looks of it. Hopefully it's still effective. Oh, okay, I didn't put enough on that. My bad. But a lot of the errors that are happening at the moment are my fault. Yes, there are a few glitches in this game, but a lot of the problems have been self-inflicted throughout these matches. And I know that they can make subs. Nice run from Eritare Henry. Throws the offload to Kini Naholo. I think that should be our offloads criteria met for this contest. Pick and go from Isaiah Leowiri. This seems to be the most effective way to do it at the moment. Just go around the side of the breakdown. You make a couple meters each time. Unless, of course, you run into the breakdown. Then, in that case, you get driven backwards. On off to the side again. Another attack and run from Isaiah Waka-Leawiri. Back across. Chance here. Oh, they went for the interception. We're going to throw it out wide. Hopefully keep the ball moving. Inari, we've got them really scrambling now. He didn't look fully onside. Little step coming from Duplessis Karefi. Well, that might have been the Blues ball now. Peter Lakai. Just going to keep moving them around, I think. That's our best tactic, is just try and get them slightly caught off guard. Now they've actually lost a lot of numbers on the side. They're getting maybe in the wrong direction. Another pick and go. Jacob Devery. It's our chance to get a 4th try here if we're strategic. We're going to go forward. Silio Tossi. Stopped in his tracks. Eritare Henry fires it off to Shields, who's injured, and you can tell maybe it's a concussion as well as the shoulder injury, as that was absolutely no one in sight for that one. Oh, counter ruck. Ruben Love back across now to the side. This might be a legitimate backline if we can just keep throwing it. One more on the inside. I actually got a little bit too keen there, but it's still working, so we might as well keep going eventually. Oh, no, it's dropped. Offside in our favour. Ooh. You know what? I don't know how to do them very well, so I'm actually going to do a scrum here. We might lose the ball, but I think it's better to learn in a game like this when we're winning by 14 rather than in a game later on where it could heavily cost us. So pretty much the gist of the scrum, other than, of course, all the injured players taking part, is you just press RT and LT at the right time, which I never do. Bind now. That was early. We're going to put the ball in. And we're going to do that. 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 We're going to pick it up. We're going to pick it up. It wouldn't let me. Yep, now it will. Going off the back with Peter Lakai. That's a bad offload. Shouldn't have done that one. Shields still. Oh, he's injured his shoulder again. Oh, no, this looks bad. His shoulder bronchitis or whatever it was. He's now still walking around with the ball on the field, though. I think this is going to be a scrum, in fact, because of Shields' injury. That's kind of a cool touch, even though I think Shields, he's still out there on the field. It said that he was going to make way for someone, but he's... Oh, no, he's off now. Who came back on, I wonder? Braden Yossi didn't. Oh, Jordan Late. Torn or rotator cuff tear, yeah. That's bad. That's like a long injury. We've injured both of the props for the Blues, which is really the last thing that they would have been after. Christie stuck on the breakdown. Let's get it moving. It seems like they're slowing down. Oh, the passing every once in a while just doesn't look great. But the Blues, I'll be a bit disappointed with that game. We somehow managed to score 3 times, which is our all-time best in this career mode. And also, I believe that is a bonus point. They're definitely not performing in the way that we thought they might have for this contest, but Brad Shields doesn't look that injured, does he? He looks pretty happy with himself. And what his Hurricane side were able to do. That's pretty stock standard, or at least it seems that way. 5 penalties conceded. Eventually, I'd like to have a game where I concede less than 4. Haven't had that as of yet, but I believe we got enough offloads to achieve that extra $500, or at least 500 points of some sort. Right, so those objectives are done, but we don't get that ongoing objective until the end of the competition, I believe. Kanina Holo has been charged with a grade 1 careless high tackle offence, which results in a 1-match penalty if he's found guilty. Now, the thing is, right, he did do it. No denying that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to dispute it because he didn't mean to clothesline him. You know, he thought he was taller. So we're going to dispute it. We're going to see what happens. He's either going to still get his 1, he might get off, or he's going to get 2 matches. I think he's going to get 2 matches, to be honest. You shouldn't dispute with World Rugby, but we're going to try it. Oh, he was found guilty. So he's found guilty. So he's going to be out for 2 matches. Now, this is danger because Tyrell Lomax, he also got pinged. And he could be out for 2 matches minimum if he is found guilty. So we're going to dispute it as well. We do need Tyrell Lomax, but Pasilio Tossi's doing the job, so we're going to dispute this one too. Ooh, He was found guilty and suspended for 1 match. So we actually managed to knock 1 match off for him. We had 1 match added for Kiniholo, so it all worked out to literally the same anyway. But I'm more interested in Brad Shields' injury too. Oh, that's a big one. The old shoulder bursitis. What does that mean? Like, did he burst his shoulder? Maybe it's like dislocated, but it's like worse. But he's out for 178 days. So we're going to have to probably find a replacement for him. Devon Flanders is an easy pick, but not exactly what we want. I'd like to think that that Belgian bloke is going to arrive at some stage soon. But nonetheless, I do thank you all very much for tuning in. We are currently top of the table with 3 wins from 3. Blues are down to 4th. The Chiefs are just above them. Just need 2 more games in a row to get $10,000, I believe it was. In fact, it was 12,000. So that would be very handy for us, as I don't know where all our money's gone, but we don't actually have enough to sign anyone just at this point in time. But nonetheless, I do thank you all very much for tuning in. If you did enjoy, of course, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. If you got any tips for how to play this game better, don't say delete it, because I know there'll be a couple, but be sure to let me know. I will see you all for the next one.